no, it's the EXP Gamers again, where the threes are... No. Darn it.
What?
Where the E's are all three.
I knew it was gonna mess you up eventually.
I thought
I
it...
corrupted your mind.
How could you?
Actually, someone else did that a while ago.
That's because he's
Yeah,
evil.
sorry.
And...
What are you talking about? That was during high school. You didn't even know him.
Dang it.
Wait, yeah, you did. Junior and senior year. Or at least senior year.
I didn't know you when you got before you got corrupted.
No, did not. Definitely didn't know you before that. Okay, anyway. This is Joey.
This is silence!
Apparently his
Yo.
Zena.
Persons?
Apparently Flair's new name is Silence, so...
Is silence
Flair's
in
not here
person.
anymore. We got person to race him.
Oh,
Yeah, I am Person, and I am here to devour your souls. Don't tell anyone. Thank you.
Okay.
I am Flair. If it's that big of a deal, I'm Flair.
Don't lie, you're person.
okay,
Don't
anyway.
lie. You're someone else.
We are going to bring you a story, I guess. I don't really exactly know how to explain it to people if they don't already know what a role play is.
Stop.
You sick bastard.
Yeah, not that kind of role play, guys, so...
Oh, God. Definitely not that kind.
Yeah, because Zen is in it, so it's always that kind.
Oh, God.
Whatever.
Anyway, alright. We bring to you Anima Alloy.
I didn't do it.
I think you even talked over my
Don't worry
little
about it.
intro about
Don't
Anima
worry
Alloy.
about it.
Oh well.
I didn't do it.
Today is February 14th, 3065. We have finally found out how to manipulate a soldier's skin to be as hard as body armor. But this was short-lived as it faded away after 15 minutes. Subject was shot in the forearm, but has survived. Today is May 15th, 3066. Over a year has passed with great success. We have managed to have a fully armored soldier. The unique thing is that it was made from his own skin. He has made a second skin on just a thought. More to come. 1 hour later. Amazing. He has far surpassed our expectations. With this speed and strength, we are sure to win the war. Post-war, 3069. Our only subject was killed in combat today, as well as the end of the war. We are unable to reproduce the outcome again.
Year 3072. Project has been put on hold for lack of results. The Evans have failed. President Brooks are right. June 15th, 4002. I'm continuing with my family's research and have found the right strain of DNA that needs modification. Test subjects are stable and have almost full control of their armor. June 18th, 4002. Amazing training with each other has caused their armor to become more suited to their style. I shall call this armor Anima Alloy, for it starts the same but changes to reflect the soul. More studies need to be done. Their vital signs have shown to be normal. They could go on living normal lives without ever using their AA, Anima Alloy. I'll be talking to the Science Association today about my discovery. December 30th, 4002. Happy New Year's. Things have gone so well, we have people lining up for augmentation. Only a few have rebelled against this government idea. Bah, who needs them? If they don't wish to evolve, then they can stay where they are. I myself will receive the augmentation tomorrow. Oh, Barney Evans. Oh, wait, Barnaby Evans.
January 2nd, 4003. My dear friend Barnaby could not handle the augmentation. He became deceased shortly after the process, though. I'm continuing his research. My goal is to make it safer. Data is corrupt. Data is corrupt. Data is corrupt.
They put penises in all of them, that's why it's corrupt.
And the AA ranking tournament established 4590. Ranking system established 4598. AA are now available to all public and non-military personnel 4623. Tournament has established 9 testing areas that a person must win before facing any elites, for safety reasons. 4625.
Joey, you broke the law.
Data is
2 more
corrupt.
penises.
Data is corrupt. And, I'll tell you later why my guy didn't break the law. Following Evan's friend's research, I have concluded that I can modify Anima Alloy with engineering. Ooh. The first subject has just arrived. August 15th, 5995. The modifying was successful. I'm so giddy about this find. There is parts of the A that hold its weapon and ability. I also managed to change them. But their ultimate ability I was unable to touch. I managed to remove a downside that would cause the user extreme pain while using his AA. I'm starting to see the money in this. This is the last known update to this thread. In less than a year, shops have been set up all over the world for modifying your AA for a price.
AAs are an everyday part of our life. We must use them responsibly. Any fights without both sides' permission can be punishable. A few are exempt from the from this, mostly mercs and assassins, but police as well. We hope you use your AA to have fun and have fun with battling. Oh my god! I can't even read what I wrote. Battling and exploring the world. Recording resets. Welcome to the AA DNA Activation Clinic. Please stand by for a doctor to call you in. We will now dive into the past. Wow, that says past. So you may learn more about the world of AAs. Today is February 14th, 3065.
Yay, and that is our little background of
I thought Joey had the
development
best
of
part where
Anima
he
Alloy.
and giddy.
That was funny, Joey. I'm so giddy.
I'm so giddy about this find.
I still can't believe you called it a AAA.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
Alright, and now we shall
My guy
read
would up
off
to you in the beginning and say,
our
talk about batteries?
Here are protagonist
I haven't got there yet.
profiles.
That's because he's busy doing something else.
Well, it will
Yeah,
be
he
there
gets to go first still.
eventually.
Haha.
No, I get to go last. I'm already over, Zenos.
What?
What?
I don't know.
What are you
Mine.
really over? Oh, okay.
I wanted to think of a voice, and I haven't been able to think of one. Damn it! My name is Rag Edrahel. I've grown up in an orphanage. Guess I was too wild for my parents. Anyways, I didn't have an exciting life. Just lived, worked, and breathed in the crap air in the city orphanage. But today is special. I'm going to get an AA. I'm so excited. I saved up all this money for it. I'm 5'9". I'm 5'9". I have fiery red hair. I usually wear a red duster. It's what I was found in. What? It's what I was found in. Under it is a black... I can't even read my own writing. Is a black shirt, nothing extraordinary about it, and a blue pair of faded jeans. I just turned 19, by the way. Don't forget it. My goals? Well, I guess to be the best AA and reach infinity rank. Yeah, I'll be the best there is. Well, it's almost my turn, so you mind not bothering me while I wait? From Ryak Hell, right before activation of AA DNA. So the final results are hair red, height 5'9", age 19, wears long red trench coat and black shirt and blue jeans. Lives Costa Rica, likes swinging swords.
I wanna be the very best.
Oh, God.
Right, Neil. Your turn. But make sure you're actually looking at Neo's
Nerazim.
tag.
Backstory. Zeratul lost both his mother and father when he was 5. He didn't care for people much in his teenage years. Now that he is older, he is starting to find his good side. Even though he is starting to finally see the good things in life, he doesn't trust people easily, and is quick to judge people. He does not seem to talk at all to people around him, but should you ask a person that really knows him well, they can't seem to get him to shut up. He comes off as a funny person all the time. Loves to piss his enemies off. Excuse me.
Piss on his enemies.
Yep, piss. But
works
even
either
though
way.
he doesn't talk to them, actions do speak louder than words. Because of his loss in company, Zeratul has an AI in his armor and considers the AI to be his closest friend. Works for the government as an assassin. Only one friend from his childhood, Ryak Underhill. I know I said it wrong. I don't care. But have not talked for some. Age 22. Height 6. Hair none. Eye color greenish blue. Face details: scar on face from right eyebrow down to chin on the right side. Role: assassin. Was that clap heard? I thought I heard someone clap. Shame on
Sorry.
you.
Clap, clap.
Why?
Clap, clap,
Congratulations
clap. I
on
clapped
not
for you.
nap when you were reading.
I did mess up several times. Simply corrected myself.
Alright, my character, Lyle Carter. Here's some background of his family. The Carter family has been part of the AA project since the beginning. They had funded the research and helped make the AA what they are today. Although wealthy, the family doesn't splurge on themselves, but helps others in need no matter how expensive. Lyle Carter is the firstborn of Kim and Tyler. He is 18 and is about to get his first AA. Well, only AA, I guess.
Nope, it's
I
his
don't
first.
know why it says that. Now I have to go back. Anyway.
He plans on having multiple suits.
His
He can
parents
switch
are...
their...
His parents are worried that they might not survive. That he might not survive. Yes, they might not survive. But he's physically and willfully strong. They live in Costa Rica in a 2-story house near the ocean. Although they could buy a beach house, they prefer to stay a bit secluded and try not to be recognized, but still fail. Lyle is 6 feet tall, with short blonde hair, green eyes, always wears shorts, a plain white t-shirt, and sandals. Lyle is very excited that the day has finally come to be augmented
And then
into a fully
Sailor
functional
Manning.
Anima Alloy.
Sailor Moon!
Shush. I was kind of fearing it, and I was like, I don't want to say her name because I know that they're going to make a joke about it. They always do.
That's okay, I'm from StarCraft. Yeah, if any of them ever find our channel.
I'm sure a lot of StarCraft people will know.
Maybe one day. Anyways.
Some year.
My name is
Anyway.
Sailor Manning. I am very social, but it seems that no one wants to talk to me anymore. So I left and moved to an abandoned house outside of town and saved all my money that I had to get an AA. I'm super excited and will be going to get it done in about an hour and 55 minutes. I am not the tallest girl. I only stand at 5'4", and I have long brown hair. I just turned 19 2 days ago. I'm hoping to be an assassin or a sniper. All of my family vanished. I'm not sure if they're alive or dead. I hope to find them one day. Well, wish me luck. I'm heading to get my AA.
Yeah, you should be happy they didn't see your other picture you had up there and, say you have long brown hair. Your other picture had pure blonde hair.
So? I forgot to change the coloring of it.
That's what I was confused about for so long. I was like, she had a character that had blonde hair. Then she switches to this. This has brown hair. I don't understand.
I know, sorry.
I was like, did she dye her hair because of the AA? I'm so confused.
Yes, it got darker. She got the AA and it got darker.
It's modifying your genes.
Yeah, I'll just start over. Okay. Anyway. What? Shut up. Shush. Lyle walked.
Lyle lied.
What? Again?
Lyle walked up to the Anima Alloy Augmentation Clinic, and his heart was beating as fast as a machine gun shooting, which is very dangerous, so he took a few deep breaths to calm down, then walked in. He saw a long line and decided it was best to wait. There were what seemed like 1,000 people waiting, all different in race, size, and even shape. I wonder what we'll face in the AA testing arena. Lyle actually would be AA tournament in the AA arenas. Lyle thought as the line creeped ever closer to the reception desk.
Oh. Zeratul, who was at the front of the line, looks around the room and sees Lyle and recognized him from a file he read. After talking to the surgeon, Zeratul walks into the back of the medical... for the medical procedure. Blah, blah. I'm not paying attention to what I'm reading. Or aren't I?
Aren't I? Waffles?
Or are you?
Yes!
Sorry, I had to say it. Okay. Sayla walked through the AA clinic doors. The cool air in the room rushed around her as she stepped in and took her place at the end of the line. She looked around and was about to say something to the person in front of her, but decided against it, remembering that no one ever talks back. So she begins to tap her foot to a song only she can hear in her head and closes her eyes. And she closes her eyes.
And if you guys didn't already get it, she's behind Lyle.
She's behind Waffles.
Is a lie. Yeah, I don't know if I am recording anymore.
Oh well, I'll figure something out. As long as we have the sound. If we don't have the sound, well then we'll try.
That's totally what we want in our sound. Reich looks down at the card in his hand. It barely held all the money required to get his AA. A small piece of paper in his hand said number 220. The last person called was 218. He sighs. So close, but so far. He had never been surrounded by so many people. He looked at all the faces and smiles. He thinks to himself, this is my competition, this will be no problem. I'll beat them all easily. His grin widens as he waits for his number to be called.
Oh my god, mine's all the way
my
at the bottom.
post, which is extremely long. After what seemed like forever, Lyle was finally about to sign his life away, until someone pulled him from the line and took him to a room with an operating table. The man addressed Lyle. Mr. Carter, why are you waiting in line? You know you could have just asked to get the augmentation as you walked into the door. We would have gladly let you go in front of all those low-life people. Lyle glared at the man. Quince was his name printed on the name tag. You know, just because my family's fist doesn't mean I would do something like that. I was even hoping that coming to this clinic I wouldn't be recognized, but I guess it was unavoidable. Unavoidable. Sorry. After that, he just sighed and got yes, he got into the table.
He got
onto the table.
Oh, yeah.
Quince prepared everything, then looked at Lyle. Are you ready? Lyle nodded, unable to answer from sheer excitement. The augmentation began.
Reich looked at the number on his card. Wait, there was no number called. He looked at the door the man got dragged into. Why was that man special? He looked down. He had been sitting in that spot for almost 3 hours. He looks up to see a girl. Hey, you want a seat, miss? He waits for her to reply.
Say, look. Good.
Oh, hold on. Okay, sorry. So...
Don't narrate everything!
Lyle hadn't gotten a number yet. But... No, I didn't even clear this with myself. Lyle had never gotten a number. He was waiting in line to get the number, but Ryk had a number and was sitting and waiting.
Sayla glared at the man who called everyone lowlife. Who called every else lowlives. It's supposed to be everyone else lowlives. She bared her teeth but held back her anger. She shook her head and signed the paper and got a number and went to sit and wait for her number to be called. She looked around for a seat until a man began to talk to her. Sure, thanks. She sits next to him. So what is so special about that guy? That he got to go without needing to be called. And I really want to hit the other guy for what he said about us other people being low lives.
I don't want to read. As Zeratul walked into the room, he signed the papers and handed them back to the surgeon. Zeratul sat on the table, looked around. Let's get this over with, Zeratul said. I know that's not in there, I just felt like adding it. As Zeratul laid on the table, the surgeon gave him morphine. Once knocked out, the surgeon went to work on Zeratul. Quickly gave him, I was supposed to be Anne, and quickly gave him the injection. Now we wait. 5 minutes pass. The surgeon checked on Zeratul's pulse. Still alive. That's a good sign. 5 more minutes pass. Zeratul woke up.
He looks to the girl next to him in confusion. What's wrong with being called a lowlife? I've been called that all the time. He looks to her, then to his number again. Maybe it's because of how I grew up. So, you here to get your AA? You just turned 18?
Sayla looks at the man and shakes her head. I just turned 19, and yes, I'm here to get my AA. And no, I don't hear them call us lowlives because I don't live in town, and I don't come into town often. She looks away from the man and to her feet. I have not been in town for about 5 years. She shrugs her shoulders. Shoulders.
Don't lie. She has shoulders.
She shrugs her shoulders. She has
They're
shoulders.
Like boulders. They're like boulders, but they're shoulders.
No, they're like folders, but they're shoulders. Anyways.
Interesting. After 30 minutes of a long and arduous procedure, Lyle finally woke up. He looked around, then at his body. Nothing had changed. Quince came over and smiled at Lyle. Your body almost rejected the injection. Sorry, that just sounds weird. And final implant augmentation. We knew you would survive, but you gave the surgeons a run for their money. Lyle got up and walked around, not feeling any different except a slight electric feeling in his entire body.
Still don't want to read. As Zeratul gets off the table, the surgeon begins to give Zeratul the whole list of health issues. Yada, yada, yada. The surgeon, you seem to be all good, Zeratul. Thanks, Doc. Zeratul walks out the room, back into the waiting room. Zeratul sees Ryk. Hey, Ryk!
He looks to her. Wow, really? 5 years away from town? Why is that? He's interrupted by a man. He looks up, looking confused at first, but then smiles. Is that you, Zeratul? Why'd you come all the way back here to get the AA surgery? He stands up to shake his hand.
She looks at the man who began to talk to the guy next to her, then away and looked out the window of the clinic. She saw a dog playing on the sidewalk with a can and smiled. She wished she could have a wolf pup, and made a mental note to herself to get a wolf pup. She smiled to herself and satisfied with the idea.
Oh, such a simple and easy process.
She's easily entertained. You'll find that out real quickly.
Well, already an easy process to get a wolf pup, isn't it? You can just type it in. Got a wolf pup.
Wolf pup, check.
Alright, Ryak, how have you been? I haven't seen you for a long time. He shakes his hand. If I knew you were trying to get at AA, you know I would have helped. Helped.
Would have helped, it doesn't matter.
Zeratul steps back a bit to give, steps back from Ryak to give him some space. Who's your friend? It's your turn!
I know. It's not extremely long again. Lyle stops and his brows furrow. He thinks on what Quint said. So, does that mean I'll have... And this is in his head. So does that mean I'll have problems with using my AA? As if reading his mind, Quint said, "Don't worry, there won't be any complications to you using the AA. If somehow there are, don't worry, we can fix them. You are a Carter, after all." The funny thing was that none of the Carters besides Lyle had ever been augmented. Even so, anyone involved with working on AA knew the Carters and made sure to make them always first. Lyle looked around to find a different exit than the door he was dragged into. "Hey, is there any way to get out? Get out. It says R, but it's supposed to be out, without anyone noticing me." Quince pointed to a wall and an elevator
Secret
door
random
opened.
entrance.
Lyle walked in and went to the back of the clinic.
Random secret
Yes, it's not a normal...
entrance. .com.
Exactly.
Blair.
Oh, what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, it's your
He
turn.
smiles. Or you could interrupt me. That's lovely. He smiles. It was no problem at all. Just work like always. He looks to the girl. And this is... He smiles nervously. I never asked your name. You are? He motions to Zeratul to take his seat.
Sayla looks at the man. Huh? Oh, I'm Sayla. She smiles a bit, but looks back out the window at the playing dog. She's not easily amused.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Zeratul looks at Sayla. Hi, Sayla. So, Ryak, we're going to training together, right? Looks at Sayla a bit, thinking if he should trust her or not. Thinks to himself, I'll have to do a background check and make sure Ryak is not getting into trouble.
And it's funny, because he won't find anything on her, because she hasn't been in town for 5 years.
What's even funnier is that he never checked.
Hold on. Oh yeah, okay, never mind. Lyle was trying to figure out how to activate his AA. It wasn't like it was hard. He had YouTubed it 1,000,000 times before getting the operation done. He then realized it might have to do with not being completely signed up for the AA tournament. He decided to go to the tournament sign-up site, but he realized he didn't have his identity card. He tried all of his pockets, but it wasn't there. It must have fallen out of my hand when Quince grabbed me. Dang it.
By the
He
way,
decided
he
to
never
take the
picks
long
that up
way to
either.
the entrance and walk
No,
around.
he doesn't.
We hope you enjoyed Anima Alloy so far, even though it is a little slow, nothing much has happened, but that's how most stories, or some stories are, I guess. Now most stories start off with action. Anyway, this
Dennis signing
is
off.
Joey signing off.
And this... Oh my god! Twice!
Flair's not allowed to sign off.
I'm gonna stay on forever. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's okay, Neo's signing in.
I'm signing
Oh, he never
off.
signed in.
Good night, good morning, good evening, good whenever time it is.
Don't lie.
Good whatever it is when you're listening to this.